Does AMD FSR performance mode really boost your feet per second? Imagine playing your favorite game and suddenly noticing it runs much smoother, even on your mid-range graphics card. You might wonder, what's making that happen? Today, we're talking about AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR, and whether its performance mode really gives your frames per second a boost. AMD FSR is a technology that upscales lower resolution images to higher resolutions, making games look sharper without demanding as much from your graphics card. It works by rendering the game at a lower internal resolution and then using an advanced algorithm to upscale it to your display resolution. This process reduces the workload on your graphics card, which can lead to higher frame rates. Performance mode is the most aggressive setting within FSR. It prioritizes boosting feet per second by rendering at a much lower internal resolution before upscaling. This means you get the biggest jump in frames per second, but it also means the image can look softer or a little blurrier compared to higher quality FSR modes. It's a trade-off: more frames, less sharpness. The good news is that FSR performance mode works on a wide range of graphics cards, not just AMD's. Even NVIDIA graphics cards can benefit from it, making it a flexible tool for many gamers. If you play at high resolutions like for degrees Kelvin, the feet per second gains can be quite noticeable. Games that are demanding at native resolution, such as shooters or open-world titles, often see a big improvement in smoothness. However, the image quality is affected. You might notice softer textures, less detail, or a slight blurriness, especially on larger screens. Some players find this acceptable if it means a more playable experience. Others prefer to stick with higher quality modes if they want sharper visuals. It's important to remember that not all games support FSR. Developers need to include it in their games, or it has to be added through mods. Also, FSR is different from NVIDIA's deep learning super sampling, which uses AI to reconstruct images. FSR is open and works on more hardware but may not produce images that look as crisp as DLSS. Newer versions like FSR3 add frame generation, which creates additional frames to boost feet per second even more. But the core performance mode remains focused on resolution upscaling for the biggest performance gains. In practical terms, turning on FSR performance mode can make a real difference if your hardware struggles at higher resolutions. It's a handy way to get more frames and enjoy smoother gameplay without upgrading your graphics card. Just keep in mind that you might sacrifice some visual clarity. So, if you're aiming for high feet per second in demanding games, FSR performance mode can be a good choice, especially if you're okay with a softer image. It's all about finding the right balance between looks and performance for your gaming setup.